happiness. We want it, we search for it, we dream of finding it. And when we don't find it, we feel we're missing something. But no one knows quite what it is.
Because, of course, happiness is different for different people, and it comes in many forms. We can be happy in a crowded city centre.
Or we can be happy walking alone in the countryside. We can be happy listening to music.
Or we can be happy when the music stops.
Most of us believe, though, that money will make us happy.
That being popular with the opposite sex will put a smile on our faces.
That looking good will make us feel good.
And searching for happiness along those lines can be very good for business.
All around the world, there's a huge rise in the number of people who are prepared to spend big money on making themselves more attractive. In Britain alone, there are more hair and beauty salons than any other retail business. 41,000 outlets employing more than 200,000 people and greeting customers 80 million times a year.
A very enthusiastic greeting. Every year, those customers are spending £3.5 billion. Add that to the £3.5 billion we also pay to improve our bodies in almost 5,000 health and fitness centres. And if looking good means feeling good, we should be very happy indeed.
But it doesn't work like that. Research has shown that real happiness is a long-term state of mind, not a short-term response to something pleasant. You're looking beautiful. You've passed the exam. You've got the job. You've won a lot of money. Do these things make you happy?
For a while, yes. And then amazingly, you're back to where you started. Lottery winners are a good example of this. First of all, they think the money will change their lives. They can't believe their good fortune. They can't wait to spend, spend, spend. And then the excitement slowly disappears, and they become like the rest of us. Those who were miserable before the win are miserable again. Those who were cheerful before are cheerful again.
This isn't to say that money makes no difference. It is to say, though, that money doesn't create real happiness. In the developed world, at least, the link between money and happiness hardly exists.
In America, a country founded on life, liberty and the pursuit of happiness, Cornell University economist Robert Frank supports this view. In his book, Luxury Fever, he says, while most people earn more and spend more than ever before, increased wealth has not made them happier.
Hard to believe? Well, look at it this way. Between 1960 and 1990, the number of American homes with dishwashers rose from 7 to 45% of the population. The number with clothes dryers rose from 20 to 69%. And the number with air conditioners soared from 15 to 70%. In the same period, the average income rose by about 250%, boosting sales of everything from cars to home computers. Just going out for the evening, Americans were spending more than $220 billion a year in restaurants and bars.
The only figures which didn't rise were those relating to happiness. They actually fell. Fewer Americans said they were happy in 1990 than in 1960.
So if being beautiful doesn't bring happiness,
and if more money than you need doesn't make you happy,
what about being popular with the opposite sex?
Fine for a while, but again, it doesn't last. Unless you're so popular that you stay married for a very long time. It's thought that a lasting relationship is a major source of lasting happiness. According to Professor Andrew Oswald of Warwick University, who has studied 100,000 people over 25 years, this will put a smile on your face.
And that's it. Or is it? Maybe we'll find happiness if we stop going in search of it and just get on with being ourselves.